Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's episode of Morte. Tonight we begin season 9 with tales of a strange man coming into the court of King Arthur. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome. Hello, John. Hello, Andy. Hello, Taz. Come in, everyone. Take up a seat. Sit yourself down. Welcome. Hello, Jenny. Hello. Come in. Welcome to tonight's show. Hello, Danny. Happy Friday as well, everyone. Very, very excited to finally have Friday coming around. It's been sorely missed, I think. So good. Glad to be back with Fridays again. Glad to be here with you guys. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Queen. Come in, guys. Come in. Take up a seat. Welcome for the start of season 9. Wow, I can't believe we're on season 9. We've now done 239 pages of this epic tale. Hello, Carolina. Come in. Welcome, everyone. Hello. It's great to see you. Come in. Take up a seat, guys. Take up a seat. I'm glad that you like the cardi, Danny. I have to say, it is warm and comfy, which is what you want on a rainy, cold night like tonight. Hello, Bob. Hello, Queen. Oh, time zone foibles are awful, aren't they? Awful things. Hopefully they start to get sorted out now, and we're all back. We'll give it another minute before we get started. And actually, I don't even need to do a recap tonight. Hello, Wayne. Hello. How are you? And hello, Susan. Come in. There's no need for a recap tonight, I've realised, because we are at the start of season 9. It's all fresh, it's all new. I don't have to go through a long recap with my arms waving, which is weird, but fun at the same time. So instead of doing a recap, I'll do a quick plug. Coming up tonight, after we do Les Morts d'Arthur, when we do poetry live over at 9:30, I am very, very excited. Hello, Rock and Rock. Hello, Cirque and Soak. Come in, guys. Hello, welcome. When we get to the Poetry Live show in a bit, then we're doing the Fairy Queen tonight. We've already done a little bit of the Fairy Queen, but we'll do some more of the Fairy Queen and go for real epic English poetry featuring knights. But that's for later. Hello, Husker Roger. Come in, sit down. For tonight, ladies and gents, let's focus on the prose as I continue telling the stories of the Knights of the Round Table, and we go into the opening of season 9 of Les Morts d'Arthur. Hello, Husker. Hello, Andrew and Jane. Good morning to you both. I hope you're enjoying your breakfast. Yes, we are doing the Fairy Queen in a bit, Carolina. I love some Fairy Queen. We did some a while back and it was a huge amount of fun, so we're looking forward to doing some more of that. Good morning. Right, here we go. The start of season 9 of Les Morts d'Arthur. Let's get into it. At the court of King Arthur, there came a young man who was largely made, and he was richly dressed, and he desired to be made a knight of the king. But his overgarment sat over thwartly upon his skin. However, even though it did not fit, it was made of a rich cloth of gold. "What is your name?" said King Arthur. "Sir," he said, "my name is Bruno le Noir, and within short space you shall know that I am of a good family." "It may well be," said Sir Kay the Seneschal, "but in mockage you shall be called the Coat Maltail. That is as much to say the evil-shaped coat." "It's a great thing that you ask," said said the king. For what caused you to wear such a rich coat? Tell me, for I can well think that there's some reason for it. Sir, he answered, I had a father, a noble knight, and as he rode about hunting one day, it happened to him that he lay down to sleep, and there came a knight that had been long his enemy, and when he saw that my father was asleep, then quickly did he hew him to pieces. And this same coat my father was wearing at the time, and that maketh this coat to sit so evilly upon me, for the strokes be on it as I found it, and never will they be fixed by me. Thus, to have my father's death in remembrance, I will wear this coat until I am revenged upon him. And by cause, as you are called the most noble king in all of the world, I come to you now and ask you to make me a knight. Sir, said Lamorak and Sir Gareth, who were both there, it's well done to make him a knight, for it seems that he is well of person and of countenance, and that he shall prove to be a good man and a good knight, and a mighty one too. For, sir, if you remember, even one such as Lancelot the Lake, when he first came into this court, full few of us knew from whence he came. And yet now Lancelot is proved to be the man who is most worshipped in all the world, and all your court and all of your round table worships Sir Lancelot, and amends more than by any knight now living. That's true, said the king, and tomorrow at your request I shall make him a knight. And so on the morrow there was a hart found, and thither rode King Arthur with a company of his knights to slay the hart. And this young man, that Sir Kay had named Le Cote Maltail, was there left behind with Queen Guinevere. And by sudden adventure then did a horrible lion that was kept in a strong tower of stone, as it happened, broke loose. And the lion came hurtling down before the queen and her knights. And when the queen saw the lion, she cried and fled and prayed for her knights to rescue her. And there was none of them, not one single knight in all but 12 in that abode, and all the other fled. Then said the Cote Maltail, now I see well that all coward knights be not dead. And therewith he drew his sword and dressed himself to face the lion. And the lion, it gaped wide, and it came upon him, ramping to have slain him. And then did La Cote de Mal slay the lion, smiting him in the middle of the head with such a mighty stroke that it clove his head in two and dashed him to the earth. Then was it told by the queen of how the young man that Sir Kay named by scorn the Cote Maltail had slain the lion. And with that the king came home, and when the queen told him of that adventure he was well pleased, and he said, upon pain of my head, he shall prove a noble man and a faithful knight, and true of his promise. Then the king forthwith made him a knight. Now, sir, said this young knight, I require you and all the knights of your court, that you call me by no other name now, but La Cote Maltail, in so much as Sir Kay hath so named me, so I will be called. I assent myself well to do so, said the king. I tell you what, I have issues, ladies and gents, with Sir Kay's parents. He seems to have a bit of a penchant for giving knights who come to the court of King Arthur some dodgy names. When we had Sir Gareth come to the court, he named him Bowman, thinking that he was, a sponger. Now that we've had this new knight come to the court to be called Le Cote Maltail because he's got an ugly, ill-fitting coat. Oh, Sir Kay! Sir Kay is a mean piece of work. And we continue on with the tale of Le Cote Maltel to see just what will become of him. That same day there came a damsel into court, and she brought with her a great black shield, with a white hand in the middle, holding a sword. The other picture was there none in that shield, and when King Arthur saw her, he asked her from whence she came, and what she would do. "Sir," she said, "I have ridden long and many a day with this shield, in many ways, and for this cause I have come to your court, that there was a good knight that ought this shield, and this knight had undertaken a great deed of arms to achieve it, and so misfortuned by him that another strong knight met with him by sudden adventure, and there they fought long, and either wounded each other passingly sore, and they were so weary that they left that battle even hand. And so this knight that ought to have had this shield saw no other way that by he must die, and he commanded me to bear this shield to the court of King Arthur, and he required and prayed that some good knight would take this shield, and that he would fulfil the quest that had originally belonged to him." "Now what say ye to this quest?" said King Arthur to his court. "Are there any of you here that would take upon to wield this shield?" Then there was not one that would speak a single word. And Sir Kay took the shield in his hands. "Sir Knight," said the damsel, "what is your name?" "Know you well," said he, "that my name is Sir Kay the Seneschal, and that wideabouts here is known." "Sir," said the damsel, "lay down that shield, for know you well that it's fallen not for you, for the man who takes this must be a better knight than you are, for only a better knight can wield that shield." "Damsel," said Sir Kay, "know you well I took this shield in my hands by your leave to behold it, not because I wanted it. Go wheresoever you will, for I will not go with you now." Then the damsel stood still a great while, and beheld many of those knights. And then spoke the knight Le Cote Maltel, "Fair damsel, I will take this shield and that adventure upon me, so I believe I should know before my journey begins, for by what cause I was this day made a knight to take this adventure upon me." "What is your name, fair young man?" said the damsel. "My name is," he said, "Le Cote Maltel." Well, may you be so called," said the damsel, "the knight with the evil-shaped coat. But if you be so hardy to take upon thee to bear that shield and to follow me, know you well that thy skin will be as well hewn as your coat is now." "As for that," said Le Cote Maltel, "when I am so hewn I will ask you no salve to heal me with." And forthwith there came into the court 2 squires, who brought 2 great horses, and they brought armour and spears for the Cote de Mal, and anon he was armed and took his leave. "I would not, by my will," said the king, "that you took upon yourself that hard adventure." "Sir," said he, "sir, this adventure is mine, and the first that ever I took upon me, and that will I follow whatsoever comes of me." Then that damsel departed, and the Cote Maltel fast followed after, and within a while he overtook the damsel, and anon she missaid him in the foulest of manners. There we go. A new quest is begun, ladies and gents, with Le Cote de Mal, who has entered into the court of King Arthur. Some of you might be wondering what's happened to Sir Tristram in all of this. Sir Tristram and Lady Isolde are still to come in this part. Believe me, ladies and gents, and much heavy smiting to follow as well. We'll fold the two of them back into this tale. Don't you mind. But that is for next week, ladies and gents. Not until next week will we start that part of the tale. And I'm very much looking forward to sharing it with you all. Thank you so much for coming and joining me tonight. I hope you guys did enjoy that. So thank you, Taz and Jenny, Danny and Queen, Kathy and Susan, Roger, Andrew and Jane, and Julie. Thank you so much for joining me. Coming up tonight, we've still got more fun though. In Poetry Live, April, Andrew. I'm flying out in April, so I'm not sure. I have a feeling it's like the 5th of April. I think I'm landing in Christchurch and then probably spending a week on the North Island and 3 weeks on the South Island, or a week on the South Island and 2 weeks on the North Island. I'm not a big planner. It's happening. I think 5th of April is when I touch down. I think like 27th of April is when I fly out and back to the UK again. But next April, Andrew, I'll be scoping from New Zealand, which will be a lot of fun. Glad you guys enjoyed that, by the way. Thank you, Jenny. Glad you had fun. I think that's the plan. I think it's meant to be 2 weeks in the South Island because there's more stuff down there. South Island is where Hobbiton is, right? I mean, basically, I'm flying halfway around the world so I can do a selfie in front of some hobbit holes. Well, thank you, Andrew. I think I'll take you up on that offer then, if you don't mind. I would love to come and visit. Thank you very much. I'm going to hire a camper van and drive around, but I would love to come and have breakfast with you and Jane and wave with you guys to all these lovely folk from a different background. So thank you for that kind offer. I would love to do that. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yes, everyone, I'm allowed to go on holiday. I am. Do I have to dress up as Xena, Queen? Am I going all the way with Xena, dressing up, or just doing a Xena Power Woman pose? I'm not sure I've got Lucy Lawless's figure. I don't think I can actually do the Xena Warrior Princess pose. I can probably maybe do a pose. The outfit I might have difficulty pulling off. Lucy's built in a slightly different way to me, as some of you might know. I might have the hair. Really? That's fantastic. Also, is she a nice person, Andrew? She seems like she's a nice person. She seems like she's cool. God, I haven't watched Xena in ages. I might have to go and watch some Xena episodes. Well, that makes me happy. I like it when celebrities turn out to be nice people. So, big thumbs up for Lucy Lawless being a nice person in real life and really cool on the screen. Yes, I will. We'll see. Possibly not a costume, but we'll see if I can give you a scowl. Absolutely. That will be fun. Anyway, 10 minutes time, guys. I'm going to come back here and do some Fairy Queen for you, which I'm hugely excited about. Between now and then, I'm going to have to run downstairs and find my copy of the Fairy Queen to read from, and grab myself a drink, because it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster, tongue-tying, twisting tale to get through. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys back up here in a few minutes to get started with Poetry Live. If not, thank you so much for coming tonight. It was great to see you all ahead of the weekend. Big thank you so much, everyone. 8 minutes time, and there will be some poetry, and the poetry will be epic, and there'll be slaying of monsters, and there'll be knights riding off into dark forests. Really? Some big... Oh, that sounds cool, Andrew. That sounds really cool. You'll have to tweet a photo of them. Or just do another scope of wandering around your wonderful, wonderful house. Fab! Oh wow, that's really cool. I think it's really cool they auctioned off everything as well. I didn't know that they'd done that. Wow, that's a thing to have. Wow, I imagine that you guys must be really, really impressed with those. That sounds really good. I hope I get to see them. You missed Les Morte there, Marissa, but the Tales of Night doesn't end here. I'm about to get started doing some Fairy Queen by Edmund Spenser for Poetry Live. Just going to run downstairs, grab the book, grab myself a glass of water, and then come back up here. Don't worry, Marissa, there's always replay, and you will enjoy the Fairy Queen. About 7 minutes time, we'll do the Fairy Queen. Don't fret, it will be fun. You will enjoy it. I think so too. We should do poses together, or posing Xena. I think Jane would make a fab Xena, Andrew. I think I might struggle to do Xena, to be honest. Excellent, Marissa. I'm glad you wrote me the poetry. It will be fun. There will be knights involved. There will be armour, all that excellent stuff. Which should be fun. Anyway, I realise that we keep getting folk coming in now to see a show, but there's no show taking place. So I'm going to close down this scope for about 5 minutes. Really? Oh, I hope she's doing that. You have to. Good luck to Jane. Andrew, will you pass on my best wishes to Jane? And I hope that she does well this weekend in her competitions. That sounds really fun. So I hope she does well. Please pass on my best wishes and my love. I hope she does fab. And hopefully I get to see her and you and your lovely horse when we come over. Till bashing next week, Julie. I'm doing till bashing once a week in 7 minutes time. I should go and actually get back into the habit of posting the schedules. This weekend I'll post the schedule. Till bashing is every Thursday. Tonight, coming up, I'm going to be reading from Edmund Spenser's The Fairy Queen, which is a great epic tale of romance, of knights, of monsters and forests. There's a lot of forests in The Fairy Queen. But I'm going to run downstairs now very, very quickly. Close down this... Really? Fab. That sounds like a great dinner, Andrew. Are you having a book published, or just chatting to a book publicist in general? I'm going to grab myself a drink, come back up, and then when it gets to in 5 minutes time, we will start, ladies and gents, with Poetry Live. Well, I hope you enjoyed that dinner. While Jane's away, you're having a grand old dinner, Andrew. That's what you want. And so I hope you have a wonderful dinner tonight with your friend. But yes, I'm going to run now because my mouth is getting dry as I talk. I'm going to grab a drink, grab the Fairy Queen. See you guys back here in a few minutes, and we'll get started reading one of my favourite epic poems. We won't do the whole thing. Yes, I will go, Andrew, for more folk come in. See you guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully see some of you in a few minutes. Bye bye.